Alright everybody, welcome to a time-lapse of me building the beginnings of the Johto region. Now for those of you who just want to watch the time-lapse, feel free to mute me. For those of you who want to listen to me talk a bit on some channel-related stuff, keep listening. Alright, so first thing on the list that I want to talk about is my upload frequency. I really am trying to get one video a week, but I have school and a lot of work, so I don't really get too much time to record and upload stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more stuff in because I won't have to worry about school anymore after next week. But I don't know. We'll see how that works. Next up, I want to talk about KC Industries. There hasn't been an episode in a while, basically purely because I don't have the availability to record any episodes with Ariel because our schedules are so incredibly conflicting. So yeah, once again with that, once we get into the Christmas season, when he comes home from college, then we'll be able to do some of that. So hopefully I'll be able to upload a new episode of KC Industries before Christmas. Also on KC Industries, I found out that I have a twin, I guess you could say. There's a channel out there called Kibitz and the Captain, and they also have a KC Industries series, but that was from 4 years ago. So that's pretty funny, I guess, that two people come up with the same idea at almost the same time. I came up with my idea in 2014 as well, but I never actually did anything with it until now, because I didn't have a YouTube channel. Next subject, I want to talk about the future of my series on the channel because I've had a lot of consideration about some things. So, to start off, Factory Island, I've got an episode recorded, but I haven't edited it yet because it's a very big mess because I decided I wanted to record the episode all in one sitting. So it's 1 2-hour or maybe 3-hour long recording that I'm going to have to chop up into 15 minutes. And that doesn't sound like it's going to be fun, but also aside from that, I don't really have the motivation to continue Factory Island right now. Maybe I'll continue it in the future, but I'm taking a bit of a break from that right now. Because I just don't feel like it right now. I'm not in the mood for it. Similarly with Axis Season 4, I also have a scrapped episode. I got like 2 minutes of recorded footage for the next episode of Axis, and then I totally just burnt out on Vanilla Minecraft. And then that affected Factory Island as well because I got burnt out on survival in general. I might finish that episode of Axis and a couple more episodes just so I can end off the season on a better note than just kind of abandoning the season. So maybe over like the next few months you'll see an episode of Axis pop in every once in a while. We'll see how that goes. I'm also considering making a season 4.5 at some point, which would be in the same Axis world, but I would start a new base, and if I do it, I'm going to do it with other people, so it's going to be like a team base build instead of just me being alone. So hopefully that would help. So if you never know, that might happen. So I thought I'd mention it. So yeah, that's a plan, maybe. Now here's something I really want to talk about. This is a good one. On the 11th, Transport Fever 2 is coming out. For those of you who are really old to the channel, you'll remember that one of the first episodes that I ever made on the channel was a Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe video with no voiceover. It was just text on the screen. And I only did one episode of that because I considered, immediately afterwards, I considered doing a playthrough instead on Transport Fever. But I never did that. And now that the sequel to Transport Fever is coming out, I really want to play it. And I'm also really considering recording it. So, in the future, probably sometime in the next 3 weeks, expect to see a couple Transport Fever 2 episodes. It's not going to be like a full 30 episode series. Like, I'll do like 5 or 6 episodes on it just to, do some stuff, goof around, build, Because I'm the type of guy that kind of just prefers to build for the sake of building in that game. So, yeah. Alright. And then finally, one last thing I want to talk about would be the New Year's special episode. So last year, I recorded an episode marking the 1-year anniversary of the channel, and there was basically it was a clip compilation of all of the best parts of that year, and it was pretty good. A lot of people liked it. I liked it. It really showed off the growth of not only my commentary but of the whole channel. And I really enjoyed doing that video as well because it was nice to go back and see what I had done. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that I have uploaded more videos this year than I did last year. So, the New Year's episode this year, it's actually going to be on New Year's this year, and not on the channel anniversary, because I feel like it makes more sense to just do it every New Year's, so it feels like it's actually a 1-year celebration. But this time, yeah, it's going to be on New Year's, and it's going to be everything from the, So the last video of last year that I had on the special was the Screwing Around in Mario Kart 8 video, where I encountered a really bizarre bug in a custom track where I fell off the map and in a place you shouldn't be able to, and then I got stuck there. So everything from that episode until New Year's this year will be up for grabs for the episode. It'll probably end up being 6 or 7 minutes in length, depending on how much good stuff I actually find. But that's definitely happening. I want to do that again, and hopefully we can maybe grab some more subscribers. Alright, so that is actually the end of the things that I wanted to talk about on this list. So now I'm going to talk about the time lapse that you are currently watching. Right now, if I have it synced up properly, I should be building some trees, a couple flowers. I just finished building the route gate a little bit ago. So, I want to talk about this map. This is a map that I've been working on for a very long time, since 1.8, I'd like to say, maybe 1.7. It's the Pokemon world in Minecraft. It's every region except Galar, because I don't care about Galar. I'm not going to build it. I'm not going to get the game. That's the end of that. So, yeah, I've got a pretty large amount of progress done, but I hadn't actually done any Johto yet. So I figured I would do the first bit of Johto as a time-lapse, and I will also post this video on the Planet Minecraft page, and I will provide a link in the description for anyone who wants to go and visit the page. So what I have done so far on this map is I've done Sinnoh, almost all of it. I don't have the Great Marsh, but I have everything else. I've also done all of Kanto on the outside, none of the caves or houses. I've got all of Unova on the outside, no caves or houses. Hoenn has the first 2 towns and the first 2 routes done. So that would be, if I can remember the names, that'd be Little Root Town, then it would be the route. Then I think Oldale is the next town that I have done. Then I have the route between Oldale and it starts with a P. I can't remember what it is. Damn, I don't remember what it is. But anyways, yeah, it's obvious that Hoenn was the most recent region that I've ever played through. It was always one of those regions that I never knew anything about until recently, so I'm still learning names and stuff. As for Kalos, I don't have any Kalos really at all. I have a fair amount of Alola done, actually. I have most of Route 1 done in Alola, so that's pretty cool. And if you haven't seen my project yet, go check it out. I also have a Hogwarts project on Planet Minecraft as well. That one's going a lot slower than the Pokemon Region project is, purely because I'm a little bit nervous about building unexplored areas of Hogwarts that I have to use my creativity to build, so that's going to be interesting when it happens. But it's going to happen. I've made it my New Year's resolution to finish the Hogwarts map by the end of 2020, so that's going to happen. And I think that is all that I would like to talk about, so I will catch you all in the next video. Pieces of candy that I'm going to eat.